Welcome back to Organic Things 360. Kindly click on the subscribe button so you tend to get our content and see of what to do on this channel. Let's stick around a little bit more. I don't know, I love to let me play music to keep the whole environment cozy enough for people to join. Okay, I think this is okay. Thank you for joining our live. This is Organic Beans 360, and today, in fact, this week, we are here to create awareness on how to sell your product on YouTube. Sell your products, be it an affiliate product, be it a digital product on YouTube. With or without newsletters, you just do your selling in peace. No fear of Mark and Zuckerberg. Do you understand? So you sell your product on YouTube with few parameters. I've done videos on how I just ended the live on how you can use the YouTube shopping feature to sell your video. So to sell your products, my bad. So now I would want to talk on how to sell your commodity without using the the YouTube shopping feature parameter. Kindly click on our subscribe button to get this content will be pulling out all through this week, because we are here to challenge the status quo on where we should sell and where we shouldn't sell. By right, selling should be, should I say, free? Do you understand? But there is this already established status quo that there are specific platforms where you can put out your products and you sell. And I'm trying to tell you that this YouTube is one of it. It is not limited to e-commerce platform. It's not limited to some social media platform. You can do same here on YouTube with just few parameters. Just few, very few parameters. So if you're here to click on the subscribe button, just click on the subscribe buttons while we get right into it. So firstly, I would want you to, if you are yet to get a product that you would want to sell, I would want you to just sit down and think of what you would want to sell. What you would want to say. I tell people this: you selling passion is you giving value, profiling solution. When you profile solution, you don't sound so pushy, because your buyers, your audience, they need it. They have the problem. that you are coming to solve. So when you sell passion, you will never go wrong in the eyes of your audience and the eyes of your prospects. So I would always advise people, passion sell passion, create passion as a product. You sell seamlessly without having to sound so pushy, having to sound so bottleneck to your audience or to your prospects. So I would use myself as an example. So I have two products I sell here on the YouTube. One is cosmetic products and the second is honey beans, African honey beans products. Okay, let me give my testimony starting from the honey beans to get. So I am a lover of beans. I love eating beans, but my system reacts whenever I eat beans. Because I just had to like, okay, I love this particular food, but I can't just do without it. But after eating it, I tend to feel some consequences that doesn't go well with me. Will I stop eating beans? No. How would I cope with this consequence? I would just have to like, let me just manage. This is what I cannot actually do without to get. See, when I get to know about honey beans, it basically solved my problem. The problem, I mean, is for context, is after eating the regular beans, I tend to have heartburn. I tend to have frequent visits to the toilet because my stomach will just be rumbling. To get, I tend to have so many other reactions. So when I get this, I was like, okay, this is solving my problem. It should also solve millions of people. Yes, because I know millions of people are having same issues as me. Do you understand? So that was what encouraged me to go into selling this particular beans. And I'm not coming to meet you that if you don't buy my beans, you would not, definitely you will see beans elsewhere, but you will not see these beans outside my store. I would have to present what they tend to benefit, because an average person that knows about beans, if you ask them what comes to your mind when you hear beans, they would be like heartburn, they'll be like beans take long cooking hour, they'll be like if the beans is not properly cooked, this and this will happen. Then I present my experience and also present my solution. Most times I offer freebies too. I give them some particular portion for them to go and cook and come back with review. Do you understand? So that way, I don't tend to sound that like you must buy from me. No, I'm telling you after testing it. I would still be telling you you must buy from me without sounding you must buy from me. Do you understand? I sell value. You have to sell your value first before selling your products. Selling value, selling your passion will never make you go wrong in the eyes of those people that need those solutions. Sell passion instead of selling products. I tell people sell passion, because when you sell passion, you look beyond the paycheck. You look beyond what you get. You look beyond how many persons are coming. The main aim is for you to get returning customers, for you to stay in the market, for you to stay in the market. You sound pushy without sounding pushy. I'll be like, okay, you have to buy my beans. I know what you're suffering. I know after cooking beans, the first question I usually ask is, what comes to your mind when you hear beans? Most persons will be like, long cooking beans and heartburn are like rice and beans, bread and butter, beans and frequent stomach upset. I will not be like, okay, these African beans, I have actually have fair share of what you said, because basically we are all humans, and in a way our system tends to react alike in a way. I'll be like, okay, I understand you because I've actually been here. Do you understand? I don't eat beans with I don't eat beans that someone else's cook. Why? Because I don't know what they add. They're cooking it because most persons they don't have the patience to cook their beans without any cooking beans cooking aid. Most persons they go the extent of adding potash, and me, I react to potash. My stomach reacts to potash, so that is the major reason I do not eat beans that someone else is cooking. Yes, someone else prepared without me being there to tell me that okay, I have allergies to for this particular product and all. I'll make them understand that okay, I understand the points. I understand the angle and the points where you're coming from because I've actually been and also applied that road before. So I'll be like, okay, you need to test this particular product. Don't give me your money yet, but you would have to promise me that when you give me a positive review, which I know definitely that the product is going to come with a positive testimony after use. I'll be like, okay, use this particular portion and please bring back your review. There is no way you will not come back and tell me that I love your beans, I want to buy. That is when I start talking about money. But when approaching a prospect, I will just be like, okay, what comes to your mind when you hear beans? They will tell me. I would sympathize with them and also tell them, make them understand that I've actually applied that road. I understand vividly what they are talking about, and I offer them freebies. I have a particular bag where I give to people to test and give me their honest review. Do you understand? So I sell passion instead of selling products. First and secondly, definitely we all have our YouTube channel. Do you understand? You create your YouTube channel and also create a YouTube channel around your niche. It is very important. I know that we have other platforms where we put out our products, where we put out what we do. You should bear it in mind that I want to create, I'm going into this full time. That means I would have to create videos, content around my niche. So none of my social media platforms you would go that you would not see beans, and I have two platforms where I post my two products. You get, so they're actually opposites. They are not interwoven, but these are what I, like I said, I sell passion. I don't just sell products. Ticket. So these are the two things I have passion in. So for when it comes to the skincare products, you would enter the page and tell me that you sell skincare without telling me you're selling skincare. Tell me you're selling beans without telling me you're selling beans, kind of vibe. Do you understand? You have to create a channel, create your content around your niche. It should you I shouldn't go to IG and see a fashion designer with all the lovely dress, all the lovely creatives, and I come on YouTube and I'm seeing funny comedies. It doesn't they are not in sync. So the best thing is you should create videos around your niche. Create videos around your niche. So thirdly, sorry, pardon me, I had to jot them down because it works for me. So I had to I do, like I said, I don't gatekeep. I had to bring it back. So thirdly is make value packed content that sells softly. If you hear something selling, so if you hear someone say this is my content or this content will sell softly, what the person is saying is, without you doing too much, without you going above and beyond, without you jumping everywhere, do you get, it will just sell on its own. It will sell on its own. So you'd have to create and make value packed content that sells softly. Like, i.e., i.e. you do tutorials. For example, like for my, let me use my, because I'll be using myself basically, because I'm the one, not because I'm the one actually, but this is what I have experienced in. I have tasted waters, I have touched it, and now it feels. Do you understand? So okay, let me use my skincare brand. I dish out tutorials on how to use the products, things you should expect to get, things you, why your skin is reacting the way it is, and how to treat them, what to do, what not to do. Creative tutorials, educative tutorials that will keep your audience glued to your product and also to your channel. Because if they want to buy, okay, they'll be like, okay, I know how to buy from this particular lady. And let me tell you something. You see, clients you are getting from YouTube, they are not the how much for 1 month kind of clients. You're not getting payment on delivery kind of client. You're not getting I don't trust you kind of prospects. You're getting prospects that pay ASAP. Before you say jack, they've made transfer. Do you understand? And you tend to sell in, you're doing two things. One, you're providing solutions to their problem, and also you are bringing value for their money. You are bringing value to for their money. Do you understand? And again, behind the scene drives engagement a lot, because it tends to make them see how authentic you are, tends to make them see the authenticity of you as a brand, of your brand, of that product itself. To get behind the scene of every fine video, every beautiful the edited video, nice picture, they tend to see the behind the scene. I think that's the fun part of it. Makes that okay, this person is not automated, this person is not robotic. There's actually a part of flaws. Do you understand? So it brings fun out of it. Do you understand? And also it drives traffic more. People will not tell you it behind the scenes drives traffic more. So and also you'd tend to do more of storytelling and blogs. Storytelling and vlogs. So the fourth